Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I'm Agni James. Welcome. I hope you're all doing well tonight. I stream guided meditations here on Twitch. I also am a chess instructor IRL, so I stream chess lessons and games on Twitch as well. And I also have a master's in analytic philosophy, so I stream philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics streams. So how is everyone doing tonight? Ignorant, hey, good to see you, man. How's it going? I always forget your preferred pronoun. What was your preferred pronoun again? But anyways, it's good that you're in here, man or woman. How's life going with you? Giving me the silent treatment today. All right, I see how it is, ignorant. But anyways, yeah. So I stream a lot of stuff on here. We've also been doing readings from one of the greatest books ever written, the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu's masterpiece. And we've been balancing our chakras with the Sevenfold Journey, reclaiming mind, body, and spirit through the chakras. So we've been doing a lot. In here. We do a lot. We're very productive. We're a very ambitious group. We're also going through Grimm's fairy tales because the brothers Grimm were fucking psycho. They were insane. So you got to read through their book and read through their stories. There's some good ones. We read last time. We read something wild actually. It was called The Wolf and the Seven Kids. And that's a really fucked up story, to be honest. I mean, I know this is going to be a spoiler if you haven't read The Wolf and the Seven Kids, but basically this wolf eats 6 kids, and then one kid is able to hide, and then the mother and the kid find the wolf and sleeping, and they cut it open, and they get the other 6 kids out, and then they fill the body of the wolf with stones, with these rocks, right? And they sew him back up, and the wolf wakes up, and he's like, what the fuck? I don't feel good. I feel really thirsty. Like, I feel like I have a bunch of rocks in my body, you know? And he doesn't even, it's ridiculous. He doesn't even realize that he has his side cut open, and they've stuffed like a bunch of rocks in him. So he goes down to the river and he drowns because he's really heavy, you know? It was a pretty interesting story, to say the least. So we read that last night. We'll read a new one tonight. And I taught another chess camp today, which went pretty well. I had one kid that was wigging out a lot, kept smashing the board. I had to talk with his father afterwards. We'll see if that does any good. You know, sometimes you get the kids that they don't like losing, right? And so they'll smash the board, you know, every now and then. The guy that taught me how to play was a 60-year-old Indian dude, my buddy's uncle. And he would do the same thing. When I started beating him, he would smash the board and the pieces would fly everywhere, and then he stopped playing with me. That's just how it goes with some people. All right, let's do some chess. We're gonna do some Puzzle Rush. So I'll set it up here so everyone can see. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Puzzle Rush. You're gonna see how many chess puzzles you can solve in a 3-minute period. My high ever is 29. I once scored 29, which is pretty awesome. Best say is 23. Usually when I stream and if I get in the 20s, I'm pretty content. So let's see if I can get in the 20s today. All right, here we go. Wait a second. Oh, just take the queen. All right, that was ridiculous. The first one sometimes always throws me off. I don't know why. I don't know why it's like that. I guess it's kind of like getting warmed up for the day, right? All right, what do we got going on here? Oh, checkmate. All right. Mate. Sack the queen. Mate. Check. And oops. There we go. Win the queen. Oh, that didn't work. All right. Mate. Mate. Sack the queen, mate. That was the idea. And then sack the queen. Okay. He gets this pawn. Yeah, he can't catch me too quick there. All right. Guess this is the idea. All right. That. And this. And this. And this. Oh no, that should have gone one less. All right. Like this. And then just take. He can't get over there, it's too quick. Alright, believe this is the idea, right? And then win the queen at the end of this. Alright. And this is the idea. And win this queen. And let's see. Okay. I don't know what this one is. Okay, 25. That's excellent. It's excellent to get a 25 in Puzzle Rush when you're on here. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Hey, Petey's here. Good to see you, friend. How's everything going with you tonight? I actually just started streaming. I'm probably not going to do a long stream tonight. I'll probably play one more game of chess, and then I'll just do the guided meditation. That's kind of what I got planned for tonight. And then we'll see how it goes. You know, I could change my mind later and do more, but we'll see. All right. So yeah, today I taught a chess camp, and then I went and taught a private lesson to one of my students. It was good. You know, I mean, the camp was good, but I had a kid that was throwing a fit when he would lose, and when he get close to losing, he smashed the board a couple times. And then the private lesson went well. I'm working with a kid who's my top student ever. I've been working with him for 5 years, and he's gotten really good. So it's pretty neat. Okay, let's do a game on Elite Chess. All right, create a game. So yeah, this could be. I don't know how good this guy's going to be. We will see. He could be a grandmaster. He could be a noob. We will see. All right, here we go. So I know that all this opening theory. This is all fine. People like to play this weird line now. Let's see. In this situation, what do I do here? I just defend it. Oh shit! I should have taken the. I could have taken the pawn over here, and then been on the rook. But you don't want to give up your dark square bishop too easily in this. This dark square bishop is a powerful piece. I want to expand a little. This move looks a little weakening because the pawn right here is obstructing the movement of the bishop, but it's okay. I have an idea with it. Okay, so this bishop's a little annoying. I want to force this bishop off if possible. Let's try to close things down over here. There's some problems with this position. Well, we got to get this bishop developed. I mean, I guess we're going here. It's not a very great, exciting square for the bishop, but it does the trick. So at least I have a little battery lined up here. Look, thinking about sacrifice ideas. All right. Let's see. I'm looking at sacrificing. So I push up. He comes over. I push again. He takes. All right. Let's go for an attack. I'm gonna try to mount an attack on the king side. I'm hitting the knight and the pawn. This knight is now pinned to the queen. I'm looking at queen up and over and ideas like that. All right, let's attack over here. I got to consider now if I want to draw. If you get repetition 3 times, you get a draw. I don't think I want to draw. I think I want this idea. Let's go with this. I'm still looking at queen up and over. Oops. He's going for that. I have a different idea now. This is kind of creative. I'm going to give him my bishop. And then I'm going to swing my rook over. We're going in with this. I'm going to challenge this rook. I'm not going to let him control the file. Maybe I want my bishop over here, actually. I could definitely see my bishop being over there. No, that's not going to be happening, man. You're not getting the file, dude. He'll probably do queen over and all right, whatever. That's not going to be happening. He'll probably do rook up and over. Doesn't quite. Let's see, I come here. He takes. Let's see. I come here. He takes. I got to take with the king. Yeah. All right. I'm I'm really surprised he took there. So do I want to take with the queen or with the bishop? Let's take with the bishop. So I have the bishop pair. We're even material. All right. He's looking at eyeing up some juicy squares over here. He's got an idea. You know, he's definitely got an idea. So I think I have to respect his idea. Let's just do this though. This should stop all nonsense. Oh no, I just dropped the bishop. Oh, that's ridiculous. I just dropped the bishop. That was so stupid, but whatever. All right. Anyways, that's chess. That's chess for you. Let's see. PD, you say sounds exciting. Yeah, you can bet the intense emotions of chess can be a challenge for younger folks to learn how to handle. Absolutely, it's totally the case, right? You know, if you're a younger kid and you gotta learn how to handle loss. I mean, that's a big deal, right? It's tough enough for some adults. You see some adults lose their shit all the time because they can't handle loss. So, yeah, it's interesting. You say, do you have an official Elite Chess account that you use off stream? Not on Elite Chess, no, not on Elite Chess. Elite Chess, I pretty much just play anonymously. Or hold on, maybe I used to. I might have an old Elite Chess account. I don't know. I might have one somewhere around, but yeah, I haven't been there. I haven't been there in a while. What do you think of the? What do you think his idea was on moves 15 and 16? Let's go back. All right, let's do a quick analysis. Let me load it up for everyone though, so we can all see. Let's do a quick analysis. Moves 15. So we can analyze this game. I mean, I should. So I had a draw at one point, but I didn't want to draw, right? I had more. So okay, 15 and 16. So he played h3. I went in for the sack. Oh, why did he push these pawns? I think he was just giving himself a little space. This idea right here gives him a flight square, so he can move his king here in case there's any back rank checkmate threats. And this move right here, maybe prepares the idea of pushing out here. And I don't know. It's decent. It just gives you a little more space. Yeah, the computer says I'm winning here, right? Let's see, where are we at here? Okay, about even 0.00. So here we had a draw, right? If you repeat the same thing 3 times, so at this moment, if I had gone back here, it would have been an automatic draw, which is fine. But I decided to retreat, and I guess I needed to go back. It would have been the best move, but then we would have had a draw, and I wanted to play on and see if I could get anything. All right, so now he's winning. He's got an edge. Here the computer wanted, I had this bishop move. Ooh, that would have been good. All right, I didn't see that. I got the edge here. All right, so take. What's this bishop? It says it's about even. We're about even. It wants me to take with the queen though. Okay. Yeah, I should have taken with the queen, I guess. And now he's got the edge, but I just make a blunder. Yeah, I just need to move my king over. Okay, whatever. Cool. Well, good game. All right. And then you say, cool. How about move 17, king h2? Let's check it out. Go back to 17. Okay. He played king h2. Oh, because I have a battery set up, right? I'm ready to sack, right? I'm ready to bring my bishop to take this pawn and then get another attacker going, maybe this idea and push forward. And his king's going to be able to aid in the defense of all this right now if I do sack on this square right there. So That's what the idea was. All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna get some more water, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll do some meditation. We're gonna do a guided meditation. Yeah, PD, absolutely. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna fill up my water. All right, we are back. We're back, and we are ready for guided meditation. Okay, so let's do this. This is the reason we all come here, to get some meditation in. All right. Let me start the Amitabha Buddhist chant. So this way we'll be able to have a nice chant in the background. There's a chime that rings every 2 seconds. And you can use it to help regulate your breath count. Let's leave it right there. Okay. All right. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath count. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountaintop. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds float together and merge into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds float through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being and exist for a while in conscious awareness before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit. Focus on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon, and return your awareness to your breath. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter, until all of humanity is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, slowing down your breath count. Breathe in. Breathe out, slowing down your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky, eventually disappearing from your mind. And return your awareness to your breath. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the peace surrounding your love. Give yourself permission to experience the perfect oneness that exists here. For in this place, opposites and polarities cannot enter. Feel the joy that emanates from this location. And the peace which surrounds that joy. In this place of perfect oneness, you are eternal. In this place, you recall your divine essence. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eyesight. Focus on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your awareness to your breath count. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Focus on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all fear and worry from your being. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all uncertainty from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me in this sacred space. I am honored and humbled to be here as your meditation guide. I hope you all got something out of that meditation. I hope you all feel more peace and love in your lives. and that you can take the peace and love from this meditation with you into the external world. Namaste. All right. How was that for everyone? That was a 25-minute meditation, which is good. It's always good to mix up the lengths of meditation. Yeah, namaste, Petey. Thank you for being here. It's good. It's always good to have you around. Chad guy, I saw that you entered during the meditation. It's good to have you around, friend. It's one of those days where sometimes you just you don't have a ton of friends in here, and sometimes you do. But hey, AOI Mouth, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. My name's Agni James, and I do primarily guided meditation streams here. I also am a chess instructor, IRL, so I do chess lessons and play games. And then I also have a master's in analytic philosophy, so I do philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics discussions as well. So welcome in. So we are going to do some reading from Lao Tzu's Tao Te Ching. This is Lao Tzu's masterpiece. It was written thousands of years ago. And we've been doing one verse every stream. We are currently on verse number 21. We are on verse 21, so we're going to be doing that in just a minute. I'm going to just turn on the light, because a little light is important if you're going to read. All right. We got let there be light. Let there be light. PD, you say, always great to meditate together. Do you meditate off stream as well? Absolutely, yeah. I always meditate whenever I can. In the mornings, I do a workout routine, and I incorporate meditation into that. When I do Bikram yoga, that they call that a moving meditation, but it's a different kind of meditation. And then I do walking meditations and even running meditations sometimes. I like to mix it up. But yeah, it's important for me. If I don't meditate, I feel off-centered. I feel off balance. So I always try to do my meditation when I can. All right, verse 21. When the government is muddled, the people are dull. When the government misses nothing, the state is decisive. It is on disaster that good fortune perches. It is beneath good fortune that disaster crouches. Who knows the limit? Does the straightforward not exist? But the straightforward changes once again into the crafty, and the good changes once again into the monstrous. Indeed, it is long since men were perplexed. Hence, square-edged, but does not scrape, having corners, but does not jab, spread out, but does not encroach on others, shining, but does not dazzle. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, pretty cool. There's a lot in there. Let's unpack that a little bit. I'm going to read through it one more time quicker, and let's see if we can parse out the key content in here. When the government is muddled, the people are dull. When the government misses nothing, the state is decisive. It is on disaster that good fortune perches. It is beneath good fortune that disaster crouches. Who knows the limit? Does the straightforward not exist? But the straightforward changes once again into the crafty, and the good changes once again into the monstrous. Indeed, it is long since men were perplexed. Hence, square-edged, but does not scrape, having corners, but does not jab, spread out, but does not encroach on others, shining, but does not dazzle. All right, that's cool. So he's saying here, when the government is muddled, the people are dull, and when the government misses nothing, the state is decisive. I think that's pretty straightforward, right? It is on disaster that good fortune perches. Yeah, right. Sometimes you need to destruction is required for something new and better to be created, right? That's the case. If you look through human history, it's always been that way, right? Good things a lot of times can come out of destructive impulses. It is beneath good fortune that disaster crouches. Yeah, and then when everything is going well, a little slip up and disaster comes through. Who knows the limit? Does the straightforward not exist? And that's a good point, right? I don't think anyone knows the limit, of how to be and how to act, in a decisive, perfect state, right? We're finite beings. We're trying our best here, but we do what we can. But the straightforward changes once again into the crafty, and the good changes once again into the monstrous. And then he says, indeed, it is long since men were perplexed. Now that line I don't really quite understand in the context, but we're just going to go with that. Hence, square-edged but does not scrape, having corners but does not jab, spread out but does not encroach on others, shining but does not dazzle. Maybe moderation. It seems like that's a very that's a moderation theme, right? And not go too far, right, in one direction. You can have sharp edges, sharp corners, but don't jab. Maybe be passive. Maybe don't be too overbearing in your way, right? All right. Let's do a little puzzle rush. Last time I had a really good puzzle rush run. I got 25 on stream. Hey, JT, good to see you. You're just saying hi. Well, hey, hello to you. I hope all is going well with you today. Hope all is well in your life. All right, cool. I'm gonna do a puzzle rush now. Let's just hop in this and do this. So yeah, my best ever is 29. I want to see. I got 25 this last time. Usually, I'm just trying to get in the 20s. Mate. What? Wait, black to move. Oh, that was crazy. That was a really weird one. All right, mate. Sack the queen. Win the queen. I think this is it, right? Yep. Okay. I think this idea. Oh, I'm in check. All right, I gotta get out of check. What am I doing? All right. There we go. Got a mate. Not seeing this one. This one is throwing me off a little. the first. I don't know. What is that? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then this, I believe. Okay. So I don't know. Oh, just take the piece. How about that? That's usually a good idea. Free piece. Sack the queen. Take advantage of the pin piece. Sack. Oh, almost. 21. Okay, 21's good. I'll take that. Scoring the 20s is always good. Yeah. All right. I can handle that. Hey, Imbalanced. How's it going, friend? How's everything going with you, man? Good to see you, dude. I hope you're doing well tonight. Hope all is well in the imbalanced world. Are you streaming again sometime soon? I've been looking for you, man. You streamed those couple days, and I've been looking for you since. I'm gonna hop into a game of Lee chess in a minute, and I think that might be the last thing I do for tonight. I got a couple things I got to take care of before the morning, and I don't really have time to make this a long stream. Good, and you'll be streaming. Oh, you'll be streaming in several minutes. Cool, awesome. Well, good to know, dude. I'll raid you, man. Let me know when you're on, man. I'm gonna play a chess game. All right, let's see how it goes. Let me see who's out there in the chess world. Create a game. Create. All right. Let me load it up so we can all see it. There we go. This is a random game on Lee Chess. All right, one of these guys. Yeah. This looks like a weird move to me. I don't know about it. Something feels off about this move. My spidey senses are telling me this is not the right move. But why? I have this sacrifice idea. Take. Check. He backs up here. Then what? I come over here. I'm not seeing the follow up. So we're just gonna castle. This does nothing. I don't know why he'd want to go in for this. No, this is all nonsense. Go here. He's got. This guy's all about the cheap tricks, you know. Let's hold on. If I come here, I'm worried about this idea. Take, and then take. Yeah, and then that doesn't quite work out. I got to play a little A little defensively. I need to get more pieces in play too. I think we're going with this. This is a weird looking move, but I think everything's defended here. He's got this. He's got either knight here or bishop here, but I don't think it's enough. I'm attacking his dark square bishop, which is one of his strongest pieces right now. I think he got a little too overzealous with this attack. I have everything just casually defended. I'm ready to start doing stuff like attacking his queen, you know, or taking his dark square bishop. I'm also on this knight. Once this dark square bishop comes off. All right, so I don't think that works because now I think I just attack his queen. All right, so he's sacking. I don't think that does enough, though, right? He just gets a pawn. I just take. He's got no. He doesn't even have that. What does he have here? I'm on the queen. What can he even do here? I mean, he's got this idea, right? But I don't think that does too much. I mean, I just need to defend at this point. It's not even a lot. It's not even that tough. And now let's just go after his best piece, his bishop, right? We'll just do that. And now he just left, yeah. You know, what's he gonna do at this point? See, you'll get guys like this all the time that they go in for these wild attacks and they don't do anything. They just come out swinging blindly. This dude just kind of came out swinging blindly. I can claim victory in 13 seconds. It says here. Yeah, exactly. PD. This was just about defending his attack. Like, we can go through the computer analysis and claim victory, and we can even look at this. Like, it's just a matter of me defending everything. Yeah, he was all about swinging. He came out and he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna throw everything at you. I'm gonna have this wild attack. I'm gonna come out swinging. But he wasn't ready to defend. He wasn't ready to actually, he couldn't handle the defense, right? He couldn't handle someone who knows how to defend. So let's see if my instincts are right, or maybe he was kicking my ass the whole time. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's go all the way back to move one. Now, my prediction is that when he moved his queen out, that was the mistake, right? Up to this point, okay, I have a slight edge. Didn't like that move that much. No, I got a slight edge. All right, this is all fine. Okay, he likes my move is the best. It hates his move. I knew this knight move was garbage. Move was garbage. Look at that. It goes from like 1.0 to 1.8 when this knight hops in here, right? So I knew that was garbage. Now castle, which is best. And then this is garbage too. This is absolute garbage, right? So I have a few options. I play this. All right. And then, yeah, I'm crushing him. I'm up 3 point. Even though we're even material, I'm up 3.3 points already. It likes my bishop move now. Cool. And now it's just toast. He does that. It likes my take. He comes there. And now, yeah, any of this is good. It's just game over, right? And then he resigns. He leaves. So that was, yeah, that's That's why you don't swing blindly. One of my favorite streamers is NM by the name of Canty. Canty's his last name, and he's James Canty, and he's a cool streamer. He's a really down to earth guy. I like the guy, and he says you got to calculate over everything. There's so many times in chess where you're like, oh, this has got to be good, right? And you'll just make a move, and a lot of times it turns out to be garbage. It doesn't turn out to be objectively good. So you have intuition that gives you ideas, but then once you have those ideas, you still have to calculate and make sure there's no out for your opponent, that there's no sneaky move that they can do to get out of it, right? This guy didn't calculate. He just brought his knight, his queen, and his bishop in too early, and then just came in for the attack. All right, cool. Yeah, so that was good. That was fun. We got to do some chess. Always good. Where is Imbalance? Is he streaming yet? Imbalance, man. You got to get out there. You got to get out there streaming, man. So you'll be streaming in several minutes, man. All right, dude. You have like just a few more minutes, man, and then or else I'm just gonna raid someone else. I mean, I guess I could play another chess game. No, let's do a Wordle. I haven't done a Wordle in a while. All right, Wordle's fun. I'm a little discombobulated right now. We're gonna do Wordle. All right, Wordle is a cool word game. I love word games. I always start out with, oops. I do. You get 4 of the 5 vowels out of the way if you start with this word. Now, all the vowels are out of the way. All right, so we know there's at least one O, and it's not in a third or fifth square, and we know that the Y is in the last square. All right, so we got to find some other letters now. I already have R, S, T, and E. L is the fifth most common letter, so I want to get the L in here. So how about L, O? And I want to use some other letters too. Or what about no, I don't want to go that. I want to use some new letters, and I want to try the O out in another square. That's the main thing. I would love to be able to use 4 new letters and try those out, and try the O out in another square. So this is going to be tough. All right, well, I can't get everything I want, but let's try Pox. I get the P, the C, the K, and I get the O in a different square. All right, I waste the S, but no big deal. All right, I found out where the O is, and I know that there's a C in here now. That's good. Okay. So it's O is the second letter, and then we have a C that is either the first or fourth letter. So what about... We don't have L yet. Hold on. We gotta get the L still, and we gotta get the C. So what about... And there's no D. Holy, I don't know. I could do colds. We know it's not colds, but I mean, I want to get this D. It's not a good game plan. I want to find out where the C is. O. C-Y. So it's either like C-O... Keep thinking of cold. Coldy. But what is coldy? All right, let's just try some more letters. We'll try the C in the first square, and then we'll try more letters. CH. I wanted to chalk. Chom. This is tough. This is not easy. All right, we're gonna go. I really want to find out this one right here. And it's kind of weird because I mean, no, that would be terrible. The D. No, that would be a horrible play. That would be a horrible play. All right. All right, we're just going to go with this. Okay, all right. So we know, well, this should be doable now. So it's C-O blank L-Y. So C-O Cowley? Is that a word, right? Conley. Oh, Comley. Was this a word? No. We can just try it out now. Covely, so MLY, Comely, no. What is this word? Maybe I don't know this word. Cogley, Coxley. No, it's not. That's not going to be it. What am I missing here? There's no more letters. Oh, Collie? All right. Oh no, that's not even it. Whoa, what's going on here? All right, hold on. We got some interesting issues now. So what the fuck is it? C-O. Oh, Cooley. Is that no? But the O is not there. It can't be because the O is not third. I don't know this word. Coughley? I already tried this. Cogley? Codgley? Cosley? Cobley? Oh, Kobe. Wait. No. What the hell's going on? That's everything. That is everything. What am I missing here? Is this game glitching out on me? Oh, maybe it's Y. There we go. 2 Y's. That's super sneaky. That was so sneaky to have the 2 Y's there. I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that. Yeah, those are always the toughest ones. When you think you have the one letter down and you think there's no more, and then you have the same letter. That's ridiculous. All right. All right. Hey, Angel TX, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? We're actually going to we're winding things down a little bit. Winding things down a little bit early today. Let's see. Let me just check one thing out real quick. My buddy said he was going to stream. I just want to make sure. I want to see if he's streaming. As soon as he starts streaming, he'll go his way. Oh, my other friend's streaming too. If he doesn't, we can always just Nice. You said coily, yeah, just as you got it too. Yeah, I mean, it's just weird to have the two Y's. That's not typical. That's not how they typically do it. So that's kind of how that goes. I mean, I guess I could even do another chess game right now. I mean, it really, it really is fine. All right, let's see. I could do one more chess game, I guess. I don't think it's the end of the world if I do it. Because, yeah, I told, I like keeping my word to people. When they say they're going to stream, I like rating them, So, like, where is he? All right, whatever. We're going to play one more chess game, and that will determine everything. We'll determine who I raid. Okay, let's play a game. Here we go. Let's go back to play. And play... Nope, we're going to create a game. Create a game, 10 minutes. Okay, everyone can see. We're good. Let's do this. It's on Lichess. It's an anonymous game. Game aborted. Not fun. So he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle the game. Okay. Let's see what he does. I think I'm supposed to actually take here. Now this is kind of weird, but... I like getting my bishop to this f4 square. It's kind of weird. The computer doesn't love this move, but I do. And I think, hold on, I think he might have made a mistake here. Well, no, maybe not. Not quite, because he's got an idea. All right, we're just doing this, normal development. All right. Get this bishop. I'm ready to castle. This is all standard stuff. I'll probably like develop the knight here. Everything's very standard. Okay, so he wants to go in for this. That's all fine. I'm gonna allow him to take my knight, and then I'll recapture, and I'm okay with that. That's how I'm doing it. I'm just gonna castle. If he takes a knight, I'll just recapture. So we're even material, but I like my position, to be honest. I think I have things kind of locked down over here. I'm looking at maybe pushing, bringing my rooks over here. This side of the board is going to open up. And I want to try to use my bishops, to exert some pressure on the queen side. It looks like the king side is going to be pretty static for a while. All right, let's that feels like a mistake, by the way. I don't like that move, to be honest. No, I push out, then he comes bishop here. Actually, I push out. Push up. Bishop here. What if I push again? He can't take because of the pin. Alright, let's try this out. This is kind of neat. He'll probably do bishop here. He's exerting more pressure over here, which is probably reasonable. So I'm just going to take. All right. Now I have some decisions to make. It's decision time. This pawn is kind of an annoyance. But he takes... let's just... All right, so I could do rook over, and then we have ideas like take. Hold on, rook over, take, take, and then he's got this. He's on the bishop, and I'm up here. I'm on his bishop. There's a lot going on there. I feel like it should be simpler. I don't want to waste too much time here, though. Also, oh, and then I have back rank mate issues too. What am I doing? I'm really I gotta get my acting gear. He's got ideas of rook down here too, though. This is a really big mess, to be honest. Let's see, I go here, take there. Yeah, I mean, whatever. I think I got to go in for this. It's not pretty. This is not pretty at all. To be honest. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go in for this. I want to give my king a flight square in case he's able to power through and get a check down here. All right. He's trying to break it open over here. He's just defending everything basically, and he's doing a pretty good job, to be honest. All right, let's just. All right, now let's come over here. This diagonal is looking a little tastier now, to be honest. Looking at trying to break through. Hey, how about rook right here? Hold on a second. I didn't even consider that idea. That's a cool idea. Rook right here, and then take. Yeah. Hold on. This could be interesting. I like this idea. I'm on the bishop. And if he takes, I'll take. I'll have two pieces attacking this pawn. I'm also on this pawn. I mean, sure, he can try to break through over here, but he can't really because the queen... All right, so he's doing that. I just win the bishop. I'm just winning the bishop flat out. I think, unless it's going to get trapped. Doesn't look like it to me. He didn't see that. He didn't see that my bishop was hitting his, or my rook was hitting his bishop. He just saw the pawn threat. And now I'm threatening to take here. Pretty much everything's crumbling now for him. He still has some good... He has his rook on a great file right here. His rook and queen are real strong on this file. All right, but I mean, it's not going to be enough, you know. Now you just, when you're up in material like this, you just trade down. It's easy game at this point. Just take, and then I can just even hop over here. Hold on, let's see what the best move is actually. I don't want to make subpar moves here. All right, we're going to come in like this. Notice I have two pieces attacking over here. That's a big thing to note. He's only got one defender. And it's tough for him to get another defender. He's got to do something like this, which is really passive. He doesn't want to make that move. All right, he just goes in for that, so we get more trades. Trades are going to benefit me here. Look at this bishop cutting in. All right. Okay, so now he's getting active with his queen. He's basically saying, I'm pissed. I need to get something going. I'm going to go for peace activity with my queen. He's looking to break through here now too, which is fine. I don't see any major threats though. I could just take the pawn. The question is with which piece. Oh, he's looking at maybe rook down here too. All right, well, whatever. But I'm close to. I have mating threats coming up. I'm gonna be quicker than him. So my idea is just simple. Rook here, and then that's not gonna do it, man. That doesn't do anything. I'm ready to mate him. And then he takes, and then we'd have mate, block, and then mate. He just went in. He went in for the weird, and he has plenty of time too. This guy was not being patient at all. He just went in for the weird attack that didn't have any follow up. So basically, maybe king over, and then I do this, and then he's got to take, otherwise I come right here for checkmate. The bishop, yeah, this isn't going to work. I come right here. I'm ready. I'm threatening checkmate. Here, I come right here. I'm threatening checkmate in one. And I think it's unavoidable now. Well, he could push, and then I take, and then same thing, checkmate in one. So this doesn't do anything. It's just game over. All right, good game. You got to see a good game. That was cool. That was a fun one to play. Yeah, that was fun. All right, let's see if Imbalance is finally streaming. If not, we're going to raid someone else. Imbalance is not streaming right now. So, oh, Infernal's streaming. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna raid her, even though I said I was gonna raid Imbalanced. All right, here's the raid call. So, thank you all so much for being here with me tonight. I appreciate all of you. Let's actually get this so we can all see it better. All right, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. We can copy and paste this into Ann's chat if you want. Yeah, Petey, it was great hanging with you. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much for being here. It's always nice to have someone in chat to talk to, and I appreciate your company. So thank you so much. I hope you're all right. I hope you're doing well today. And yeah, let's send a raid out. So send Ann a lot of love. She's a really good person. She really is. I really like Ann. She's from Ecuador, and she's just a really nice down-to-earth person. So thank you so much. Again, yeah, I meditate on her. We do guided meditations, chess, and philosophy primarily. And yeah, be nice to the people around you. Be kind. Be a kind human being. I love you all unconditionally. Namaste.